All right, hello friends, and welcome to another exciting recording of Pokemon Reborn. I've been having some tech issues tonight, let me tell you. Oh my god. So I was originally trying out a couple of different things with my microphone, trying to see different... I always like to make my setup better and better. And so I have been recently trying to figure out a couple of things with the microphone. And then, you know, setting up the rest of the thing to actually record as one does. For some reason, VBridger, which I guess if you don't know the behind the scenes of what I do, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But one of the programs that I use for the facial tracking is VBridger. For some reason, VBridger kept lagging when I had Firefox open. I've never had this problem before in my life. But I was trying to figure out, I was like closing everything that I could multiple times, being like, what is the problem here? And it ended up being Firefox. Like, I need VBridger. It's what shows you my face. I don't necessarily need Firefox as much. So unfortunately, I guess tonight we're playing without the walkthrough. Hopefully there's no new Pokemon. Hopefully we're all good to go, and I know where to go because yikes. But let's get into this. Let us see. I think from before, we're not talking to the kid because that is the Z-Cells quest. We're not talking to you because you need Rayquaza. So we are going to Randall. New Shindig friend. This one comes to you from Barrel Cave. Apparently, there's some kind of temple that appeared over there. Folks are suspecting there may be another astronomy in there. Okay. A few of the gym leaders already went out to give the once over, but don't worry, you can call them James leaders. Okay, thank you. Reborn James leaders. Yep, that sounds official. Anywho's it, you want to back them up? Yeah. Radical friend, you dig those shins. Barrel Cave, same barrel as in Barrel Ward, you heard it? Okay, is that one of the ones that I need to mute the music for? Barrel Cave. Barrel's not up there. Barrel's down here. You know what? I might as well fly. Pokemon, Espeon, use TM, fly. This one's Barrel. It is. Okay, interesting. Just the one that's like at the end, right? Oh boy. Anyway, so in between last episode and this episode, Pokemon Legends ZA came out. Yeah, this is the area that... No, the other one. The other cave. I got it now. I got it. Yeah, so I've been watching people play the new Pokemon Legends game, because like I said before, I'm not all that interested in the Legends games. They're just, I don't like the real-time aspect to it. But I've been watching some people play, and I was like, okay, alright, and then I got excited, so I started playing for some reason. Sword and Shield. Because those are similar, right? You know, Lumia City, Galar. And so I played that for like 4 hours straight. And then I was like, okay, you need to go and do something else. But I've been in a Pokemon mood recently, which isn't incredible because I'm a little bit... I don't want to say tired of Pokemon Reborn. It's not Pokemon Reborn itself, it's all of these fetch quests. I'm tired of going through fetch quests over and over again. So, anyway, in here. Yes, this cave. Where in this cave is it going to be? I would guess up there, but I'm gonna go this way anyway. Well, we're gonna go up here. I don't know, I'm just feeling this way, you know? Okay, no, that's Teknite Ridge. Which makes sense. I'm also wondering because I messed with my model settings a little bit to try and make my mouth a little bit bigger because I feel like it was a little bit too small. And now I'm like, is it too big? I just keep staring at myself. So, okay, somewhere down then from here. Not in jail. Oh, yep, okay. Looks like a door. Let's go. Alright. I'm liking the aesthetic. Oh, are you the James leader? Oh, thank God, the cavalry is here. Yeah. Help. Luna and Elias are in the back, doing God knows what. This has been going on basically since we got here, and neither of them will back down. Okay, that's what the light is about. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be seeing in strobe vision for the next 10 years. Please help. Okay, so they're fighting over something. Interesting, at the very least. I'm gonna look around a little bit more, but I'm assuming that I can't get back there until I solve whatever this puzzle is. But I'm gonna take a quick glance around anyway. Oh my god, what if I miss Z-cells? Oh, no, we're here. You know what, I'm gonna... Hold on, not you. Let's see here, if I can reach... This is the saddest day of my life. If I can reach both of them. Ah, good day, kid. Are you doing well? I trust you're enjoying the scenery to whatever capacity it may be enjoyed under the circumstances. This man has once again chosen to engage in his favorite pastime of appearing from out of nowhere and incessantly expressing all of his dearest opinions on how I should be living my life. I suppose he's very much like a parent in that regard, but I do not accept him. As such, I do hope you will forgive the mild disturbance. It does me no pleasure to cause any form of inconvenience to anyone at all, except him, I suppose. I shall redouble my efforts and dispatch with him at once. Okay. So, let me just look and see. What happens if I talk to you again? It is the rare adversary who acts with a truly evil heart. It's precisely for that reason that we must steel ourselves even against the noblest of intentions. The road to hell shall not pave itself. Okay. And... Elias, what do you have to say to me? Forgive me, my lord, for this pitiful display of violence in your presence. I was not expecting you, and yet my progeny and I have become engaged in yet another senseless quarrel. I've attained some degree of enlightenment after recent reflection, and with particular reverence to our prior excursion. I've come to understand that to live one's life in the ideal of service to others is a form of mere avoidance, okay? To keep ourselves blind to our own responsibility, we forfeit our agency in the name of piety. Despite your gifts, I feel as if I'm only now just seeing this for the first time. Of course, surely this is by your will as well. I will, however, refrain from prostrating myself before you this time. There are mistakes I must correct, and they dwell across the banister. I raised my child to expect and embrace servitude, and for all her defiance, she has. Now I must teach her to seek her own ideals. Please understand that I cannot, in good conscience, relent from this. But with your blessing, I have no doubt that we shall prevail. You know, I don't know whether I'm on your side or not. To be honest, I do think that she needs to live her own life a little bit more, but it's weird hearing that from you. Do you have anything else? If we are not meant to have agency, wherefore should we have been created in the image of one who must? What? Wherefore should we have been created in the image of one who must? I did read that correct, it just doesn't quite make sense in my brain. Okay. We are not instruments. We are not born with free will to be taken in the hand and utilized. We must accept the responsibility for shaping the future. That is the burden given to us by our ideals. So I have a feeling that them fighting back and forth like that has something to do with this puzzle. Oh, I see you got them to spare our respective eyeballs. Pretty sure standing in a dark temple while my colleagues create photosensitivity risk factors isn't something that's covered in my vision plan. Nice. Well, it was my fault anyway. Had the bright idea that maybe I ought to try this whole parenting thing a little more, and there's at least one person in my life who's still actively receptive to it. But the whole father business has hung over me since you, the priest, and the teleporting Pokemon all walked into my life at this, like the start of a bad joke. So I invited them both out here. Luna and Elias, that is, not the Pokemon. Thought we could have some bonding time. Lesson learned, don't worry. I'd say I only want to atone for my sins now, but I don't really want to be dunked headfirst in holy water by that man in particular. Wouldn't be good for my hair color either. It may be cruelty-free, but somehow I doubt this dye was tested to withstand the omniscient gaze of the Lord. So, what do you say we solve whatever this mess is so we can go on with pretending our lives aren't a complete disaster? Shall we? We shall. What the hell am I doing? So there's a puzzle here. I guess I could swim. Didn't think of it until right now, but I guess perhaps I cannot swim. That's not water, actually. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I see a puzzle before me. Crystal gleams ineffectually in the light. Ineffectually in the light, so does that mean I want it to be dark? Excuse me? If I were to relent in the face of trifling opposition such as this, I would not be the person I am today. Let's turn out the lights and put this rest. Sorry, man. Okay, so with it dark, then I should be able to touch this. You're so right. That did not do what I thought it was going to do. Okay. Well, first, let me do this. Do I need to do all of them at the same time then? Or it just looks like one at a time? Okay. Okay, then we'll put this here. I need to get this, but... Okay, well, you know what? Let's just work with this for now. I have a feeling that if I continue on with this, I'll figure it out. So, it's fine. That's a door, I think. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay. And then I'm wondering about this. Oh, we got another one. Okay, so if we have this go here, here, here. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, this goes here, then it hits this. Then it hits this, then it goes over here, but it hits this and it dies. So... what I could do instead is move this one. That's as far as I got right now. I like this song at least. Hold on, I'm thinking so hard. I need this one to be the first one. Oh, you know what? There's also the one that goes out this way. So if we do... Hold on, actually... I've got this. It's actually too many. Hold on, I need... Also, why does the middle of this just Texas? Nope, can't do that either. Move you. You're in my way. This way, this way, this way. Yes. Perfection. What did that do? Oh, but then it gets rid of... Got rid of all the blue stuff. And also I have no idea what the purple one did in general. Okay. I'm confused. Do it again. I guess it's... Because I walked away. At what point when I walk away does it, like, reset? I have no clue. Okay. Maybe that's what purple means. Reset. Okay, so I need... I don't know what I need. Blue. But then with this, I can't... I can't hit it with this, because it would just be on the non-reflective side. So I could have it go... this way, down, then it gets stuck on that. This goes this way. I don't need it for that. That doesn't help me. I guess I want to try to get to this green one in particular. In order to do that, I need this. But then it gets hit here. Okay, let me try something else. Because there's a whole second aspect to this that I have not messed with. So, can you please turn it light? I'm not gonna read you anymore. I'm just gonna assume you're saying good things. I don't know what this did. Why do I want that? Okay, so I'm gonna see if I have that there. And then... I'll move this down so it hits this. And it runs into that, but I could use this to... No, I couldn't. I'm trying to figure out a way to get it to go over to this green one. Here. Oh, I might be thinking of this entirely wrong, actually. Because this one goes sideways, so then this one would also go sideways. So if we have... If I move this here, it goes down. You know what? We're gonna test it out before I start planning on it like that. I'm yet again getting ahead of myself. Hi. Thank you. So because this is here, I'm guessing that that's going to stay there. And so if I move one more over, this to here, it will hit both of them. I'm assuming. It doesn't. Why is this in an outline like that, then? That's not what it is. And also, what does purple do? So I thought it would get rid of these rocks, but it's not. So, what changes with purple? The only other thing that I can think of is it's something further on that I don't actively have access to yet. Okay, well, if the after images don't do anything. Oh boy. And these are back in the position they were before. Why? I don't know. Is that what purple does and I'm just not paying attention? Twice now in a row? That is what purple does. Purple, for some reason, resets them. Why do I want that? Okay. Blue makes things, but I can't go that way. This does not help me. I want to see about green getting rid of... Oh, maybe these are red. I need to get green first, though. How do I do that? I go. You know what? We're gonna test something else out. I'm assuming assumptions. What if I'm wrong? What happens if I hit you from behind? Nothing. Exactly as I thought. I'm gonna mess with you just cuz. But you should go sideways to the right as I get there. So this is just going to hit this. Here. Boom. 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 I want you to be the opposite of what you are. It's truly bugging me. And if I do this one, it just goes like this. We have that I can move them before it gets there, but why would I want to? Because this would go... That still doesn't help me get to green. Okay. Driving me insane. Okay. Up, over, from here. No? This way would be that. Isn't what I want. Do you have anything you want to say? The second mirror panel appeared when you activated that orb of light. Looks like there's going to be more to this. The lower left crystal should now be usable. Find a way to activate more than one crystal at a time. A purple crystal might be the key for that. It doesn't reset like the others, and it can be activated when the light is in motion. Okay. With the outline shapes left behind around the mirrors. If we put all these pieces together as best we can, I think we can use it to bounce the light off of the same mirror twice. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, with that in mind, I need somewhere for the mirrors to start. So what if I did... God, hold on. Okay, what? I need it to hit... Lower left crystal should now be usable, since each time you fire the lights, they seem to reset. Can be activated when the light is in motion. Bounce the light off of the same mirror twice. Yeah, so... I need to be able to activate this. Which means that I need this one to be here. Just for shits and giggles, because I've never tried this. Hold on. You know what? We're gonna put you this way for now. This isn't gonna work because the thing's right there. No. I was gonna try to see about bouncing it off of here and into this one, but that doesn't work because it's not going to hit it. Okay. So I want to see about hitting this. And then, simultaneously, See, I'm thinking that if I do this and the purple goes off, hold on. What if I preset the purple? Yeah, I could preset the purple. Okay. So in that case, I know I don't know. I lied, actually. I have no idea. Also, I'm looking at my microphone stats and stuff because I'm trying not to get like too loud, but I keep hitting it and I'm like, stop. I have standards. Okay, because I was thinking that I could use this here, it would go down here, but then that one would come over this way, and why do I want that? Unless that's quicker? But I don't need it anyway, because once I hit this, it resets. Okay. I could use this to hit here. It goes here. Down. Here? Like that? So I would want it to be there, here. Like that? And it would go down and hit the green one. I don't know whether this is going to work, but it's the best idea I've had yet, so can you make it light? Thank you. So those will be set like that. I don't know if I can do this. Okay. And then am I stupid? It's not letting me move them. Why? Why can't I move them? It doesn't have to be light for me to move them. They're not stuck in any way, are they? There was a bush. Now I don't think that I can move this back. No, now this one is forever stuck. Okay, hold on. I assume that by leaving and coming back, it will fix itself. Okay. So. I don't think that I can do it there. But I could perhaps do it literally anywhere else. Let's do it here and here. You know what? That's fine. Let's say here. Should I do one down? I think one down will be just slightly safer. Okay. Started getting worried. Okay, so from here... Oh my god, hold on. Okay, I had sent my friend like a dissertation level analysis on this other game that I play on my phone, and she was finally responding back, so... I was not reading it, I was just seeing the notifications. Okay, so this should be here, which means that then if we turn the lights off... Hopefully. I hope they're having fun out there. And then... this one. I don't know that I need the other one for anything. So we're just gonna do this one. But wait, how do I get it over there? If this one's being used to turn this... No, okay, I got it. Reset that. Okay. And then we're using this up here. I forget where exactly it goes. There. This will go down, and then I gotta like run to hit the button. Oh my god, we did it. Huzzah! Go team, I'm fucking saving. Okay, and that turns off all of these. Which hopefully stays, when I have blue on. Because I don't know how to turn blue on and that. I don't think that there's a way. We all hope. Okay. Please don't give me bushes. Oh, fuck. It's even worse. Okay, so I have to turn blue on and green. And somehow I need... Somehow I need purple. How the hell? Okay. Set purple up. Okay. I need this to hit. It has to be something with, like, this way. It has to be something with this way, because I was thinking about maybe using, no, because I can't, first of all, but I was thinking about using this one to make it go this way and then down and try to do something there, but that's not gonna work. This one's broken. And I don't think that I can do anything with that. I want to hit it just for shits and giggles. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway because it doesn't go that way. You're so right. That's okay. I gotta set purple back up. And then... Do you think I'm gonna accomplish anything in this episode, or you think this is gonna be the whole episode? That was too far. Okay, setting that up. So that would go down, it would hit this, so I can't use this mirror. This, I obviously go this way. But I can't hit the back of this one. Didn't you say something about going through? Activate more of the personal can be reactivated when the light is in motion. No, nothing about going through. Okay. The same mirror twice. Because once I bounce it off of this one and put it this way, I think I lose this light, so it has to be something with this light going this way. The only thing that I can think of... That would be hitting the mirror 3 times. Okay. I should maybe, like, explain my thought process here. So I was thinking this way would hit this. Then I'd send it up here to then hit this. Assuming that this mirror works, it would go all the way over to here, which would then go all the way to here, and then hit this. So I would need something to bring it down. But then I would need that mirror, because I need one of those mirrors to go this way. Unless I use... Nope, because I still need it to go that way. I need this mirror to go this way. There's no other option besides using this mirror to go this way. Second mirror, though, could go this way. I have to use this first because it won't hit the back of this mirror. So I could either have it go down this way and hit this, which doesn't make any sense, or I could have it go down this way. But the problem is it's still just hitting this or it's hitting this. Unless I actively move this. So it goes this way, then it goes this way. I push it this way. Then it starts heading this way. I send it up and then it dies. Oh my god. It's right in front of me. I know it is, and yet. I might have to look it up. Oh my god. Okay, let me pause the recording because once I open Firefox, it's over for my model for some reason. Maybe I can do it. Let's see. I open it up. I open up the walkthrough. Turn my head. Oh, yeah. That's horrific. Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, there's an encounter in the water. You'll notice that there are now 2 mirrors. Move them in the light, switch it to the dark, then move them again in the darkness. You'll see the outlines. Yep. Oh, I love this. Then move them like so, and supposedly there's supposed to be a picture here, but the pictures aren't loading. So it's just move them like so. Nothing. Sorry, you already know that the model's a little bit off. It will fix itself. Hold on. The picture is loading as slow as it possibly could, as though I have dial-up internet. There is something wrong with Firefox tonight. It is messing with both my model tracking and messing up loading. It refuses to load. Okay. That's for the blue crystal. I don't want that. For the purple crystal. I should light up the purple crystal. It's exactly as I have it. First of all, okay. Yes, requires timing. You'll want to move 1 mirror into place. That's such a well-timed purple crystal, yes. I recommend turning off speed. What? I hate myself. What happens if I make that just small? Giving it a second to, like, catch up. I don't think it will. I just keep moving my head back and forth. Like that is going to fix it. To double check it, you know what? I'm just gonna, if I have problems from here on out, I'm looking it up on my phone. Giving the model a second. Giving the model a hot minute. We're back. I don't know why it's doing that tonight. Every single time that I open up Firefox. But now we are back. You can probably also hear it in my voice as I'm talking, and now, like, it looks like I'm talking. Whoa. No clue why it's doing that. Okay, so I was right with this. I just forgot a very crucial step. That makes me stupid as all hell. So, first things first. I am, of course, the realist. But we're putting this in position. We are kind of scared. We're hitting this. Nice. We're hitting this. And we're getting rid of these. Because you can do that. You can get rid of those. I may not be smart. Okay. Those I can't get rid of until I get an ice bridge. Which means that I have to get both of them simultaneously that I can do nothing with. I'm just looking to see if there's any other green before I go crazy, go stupid. Nothing up there. And nothing up here. Okay, just double checking, just making sure. Okay, so from this point, I need to go back to trying to hit blue and green at the same time. But because we don't have the green things anymore, it should be easier. So we have this one to hit the blue. Then I also require this to hit the green. And there was a way, I'm trying to remember what the walkthrough said because, God, do I not want to open it again. There was a way, something that it said to like hit the same thing twice. Let me see if Sarah has anything fun and interesting to say now. That's the same. Okay. So there was something like putting it up one. Okay, let me see. So I have this. You know, it's a way that I could do it. Is if I have it hit this, then go down. Nope. That simply just won't do it. Okay, let's talk about this one now, on this side. So I have this go down here. It could, at the very least, now go this way. But also we could try to see about this mirror up here now. Even though it's cracked and splintered, I am intrigued. So in order to do that, we need to set this one up again. This one's just for shits and giggles. This is just because I really want to know what happens if I hit that cracked mirror. There's 3 now. Okay, well that makes it significantly easier. Because then I could just go this way. This hits this hits this, it goes all the way over there. Shits and giggles, what happens to it after it hits that mirror? It just dies. Okay. Well. Those were my shits and giggles for the evening. Thank you for joining me. So we go up here. It starts heading this way. I could from there have it hit here and then go down. And then also one here. Yep, that's looking like a good idea. So we're gonna bring this all the way over. Hold on. Actually, wait. Because once I put it here, I won't be able to move it. Just kidding. I want you to go here. That will just go straight up and hit this. The other one... I'm going to 3s again. Okay, I'm thinking this goes this way, I have it go down from here. Then it goes this way, and I use the up one to take it this way, and then it hits this and it doesn't do anything. So... I use the up one to go this way. hit this, go this way. And then I want the up one again to go here. Yes. This makes sense. Can I put it there? Because once I do, I won't be able to move it. So actually, no, that does not make sense. Because if it goes here, like literally right here where I'm standing, I can't push it down and I can't push it sideways. So it will be stuck. And that's the one that we want the light on. So that when we hit this, it resets. Okay, so hold on, let me move this again. This goes up here like this. This go here, go down. Going here doesn't help me because it would just go straight down and it hits Sarah. I don't think she wants that. So going back to this, I could have this hit here. This one could go up, over. That doesn't help me, believe it or not. See, this is the more confusing one. Over. Up. This one I don't think is going to help me with anything. So if I do this, it just goes to here. No. It has to be something with up. Here. I have no idea. Okay, hold on. Okay. Life is rough. However, I think this is how it is set up. So I need to press this. And then I need to press the purple at a specific time, and I don't remember which time that is. So we're gonna save. And we're gonna hope for the best. Yes, okay, both of them are done. Huzzah, we did it. Okay, so supposedly click this and click that. Then this we're allowed to go here, but we don't have that yet, so we can go this way and hit these. Oh my god. I saw that in the walkthrough. I was like, I know it's around here somewhere. But then it wasn't on the map, and I don't know. Okay, what is up here? Okay, another one of these. So we should have another mirror to play around with now. Yes. So now, I need to reset purple, I assume. Then I think I need to do everything, or should I try to hit red first, get some of these out of the way. I'll also need to hit green to go that way. Okay. Let's not go too crazy here. Maybe I should try for red and blue so I could go this way first. And then try for red and green. I don't need blue to go that way. Okay. So let's go this way, and then I'm going to hit this for blue. I'm wondering... I don't think that there's anything that I need to do with the third light. So I could hit this. Oh. That's disgusting, actually. Changes it so I can go through the rocks, but not break them. Well, I got this, so... Honestly, sometimes that's all that matters to me. And now I can't move this because it's on top of a rock. Well... Hold on, I'll leave and come back. This should be fine. Yeah, I still have all three, so... I think it's fine. So, I don't need to go that way anymore. I need to hit red, I need to hit green. I don't know about blue. I'm not seeing why I should need to hit blue. So we just go for red and green. This should be to red. And then we do... Oh, but I have to do the weird thing for green. Damn it. Okay. So we go... I've got this now. Don't you worry. Here. And then I need it to go here. Oh, but first... I need to get purple in this. Before I forget and just... Here. It's... You're so right. Can't do it when it's bright out. Duh. Oh, hi. This place is an area. Let me tell you. Okay. Here. To get that set up. Then, I want you... Hold on. Over here. Yes. And you here. Because I shouldn't need blue for anything. Okay. Turn the lights back on. Then immediately turn them off. I will need to get all of them eventually for the door. But I'm not worried about the door right now, so... Okay. Then from here... Move this all the way around. Nope, that was too far. There. Nice. Okay. And then we're gonna activate this. We're gonna activate this. No, I don't think I can move. I think that's not on the rock. It should be fine. Doesn't matter. Take me over here. Okay. This area reminds me of laser tag. Oh, should we also, like... Can I help you? Why'd you move? Also, they gave us a broken one? The last mirror is broken. Of course it is. It would have been too easy otherwise, right? But there's no way we're going to be able to activate 4 crystals with only 3 mirrors. What even was the point of all this? Every time we try, it's just a letdown in the end. We shouldn't have wasted our time. Might as well go home. Stupid thing. Broken mirrors don't do anything for anyone. Why bother? That sounds like you're having a lot of internal struggle there. Also, do you mind getting hit with a light? Because you're directly in the way. Hey, while I'm thinking of it, what do you have? That's not how I read. You have the Luron? Cool, because I have a Pokemon that I need to catch, and I think it's Q. It's not Q, it's... M. It's... Tab. It's I. It's I. Super Rod. Can't use that here. What are you talking about? The water's right there. You want me to use it this way? Not even a nibble. Damn. Well, what if you did it again? I want the Pokemon, damn it. There we go. Sheesh. Hello. You are the one I wanted. I think that a psychic should be fine. Well, bug fighting. It will be neutral, but I'm also underleveled, so... I mean, sure, yeah. That's a really interesting move. I guess maybe if you were doing like a status sort of thing. Take your time. Okay, so, psychic is too much. There we go. Oh my god, hi! It's you! Please speed up. Psybeam, then. Ouch. No, I don't live like that. You cannot take Espeon away from me. Also, we're like right here, so... Oh, there we go. Hey, how do you feel about Psybeam? Okay, so everything Espeon does is going to be super effective. I'm trying to think, like, Bug? Isn't Bug effective against Psychic? But maybe it's just that Psychic is neutral to Bug. And so neutral plus... You're wearing pants now. Neutral plus, This isn't gonna be good either, but you know what? Kept going and crashed. I'll take it. How do you feel about an Ultra Ball? Honestly, it really matches you. Okay. How do you feel about an Ultra Ball? Thank you. You didn't have to be shiny, but thanks. It refuses to touch anything, perhaps because it senses some uncleanliness in this world. Alright. Isn't that the one that's like most associated or something with the mom character. Like, what does that have to say? And I'm fully healed for some reason. Didn't I lose health in that? Whatever. Hey, is there anything that you want to say? Yep. Okay, so, I should be able to use this somehow for something. Yeah, okay, so I can move this. I'm thinking that I'm going to reset everything. Did that light just... I wasn't paying attention. Did it just shoot through me? Oh, are you a mirror? Wait, hold on. This is going to be an odd request, but I definitely felt that just then. Use me as your last mirror. I think I can redirect the light in any direction you want. Ooh, wild card. Maybe this is still solvable. Hold on, let me see it, because I was just... Incredible. Okay, because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. I was still, you know, trying to get rid of this, but it's fine. I think if I turn the light on, it would fit, or it would... Anyway, yeah, I want it off. How do I turn it off? I want the red off, please. That didn't... Oh. Yes, it did. Okay. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Okay. Because if I do this way, it will hit the red. So I want to keep this one here. This up here will hit blue. I need these to hit green. And then you make sense to put here. And just go directly that way, right? Just turn the lights off and direct me. Am I literally gonna push you? That's how I'm gonna direct you? Okay, hold on. Incredible. You're so incredibly stupid. But, sure. We also have to make sure that we are getting the angle correct. So I think it's here that it comes down, and then it would go that way. The problem is... What happens if I leave and come back? I want the red off, and I've forgotten how to turn them off. Thank you. Okay, so... Everything happens so much. I want... You're in the way, mirror. Move. Here. And then I want you to be literally anywhere else right now. Here. Okay. And then that will go there and get red. When I move this here, it will be blue. That will be green. Oh, but this will hit this. Right? I can't check it now. The lights are on. And I don't really care. Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit that. So maybe I do want the red on. Also, we have to turn on purple first. But then red being on puts one like here, so I wouldn't be able to directly hit that. I have to turn off the lights anyway in order to move Sarah, so... Because for some reason she won't listen to me if it's dark, or if it's light. Okay, assuming that hits there. Actually, I should assume nothing because I... require purple first. As I've said probably around 15 times now and just keep forgetting it. Stupidest way to move this, but it looks easy. I could also be using these, I guess. I wasn't paying attention to red enough to know where those hit. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna hit here. For sure, so you need to be one further. With that, you're done. I'm gonna put you here, actually. That hits that. These are going to hit this. You, hopefully, are going to hit that. Do I need red on? I think I do, which means that I have to move this mirror, and I think that's the only one. Yes. Okay, so all of that moving. I can't use this one to hit this then. I need it to... I need it to go this way, here, over. Okay. Because once I hit that, it turns off. So I need that on, I think. But I don't know how to get to that. Okay. This will go up. I think the only thing that we can use this one for is this, because if we have it go this way... Well, actually, okay, so this would have it go up, hit this, start going this way. Then I could use either this and maybe this to then make it go that way. I have no idea. There are too many variables. I don't know where to begin with this. I don't know whether red should be on, if it should be off, if... I'm gonna do the thing again where I look at the walkthrough and then I'll be back in the recording, which seems so weird because like you're here to see the whole process, but because the model's messing up... Okay, to be fair, you're here to see the whole process, including model mess up, whatever thing. We'll just both hold hands and wait as the model tries to like re-catch up to everything that I'm saying. Yep, there it started. I could see it out of the corner of my eye, lose tracking a little bit. I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. I know at the very least that it is Firefox. So we have that. Grabbing that Z cell, grabbing that. Okay. Talk to Sarah. We can't teleport her anywhere using the purple crystal. Duh. Our final goal is to have all 4 crystals activated at once beforehand. We need to set it up so that once we use the prism in the middle, all 4 beams of light eventually find a respective crystal. Okay. Then turn it light and dark again. So these, for some reason, are their final... Whoa! That's the worst map I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna show it to you, but it looks like a swastika. I'm not joking. Go over here. Get the menu, or get the game opened. Okay, so for some reason we're starting with this here, inexplicably. We do want red on. Please. It's not the game that has issues. This we want to be... I can't quite tell. I don't think it's here. I think it's one down. And then here. That looks correct to me. And then, just as I thought... Which sounds weird to say. Are you stuck? There's a rock there. It's on top of a rock. That's so annoying. Okay, I have to reset the puzzle because that mirror's on top of a rock and I cannot move it. Okay. I need you to move, but you know what? It's fine. I'll figure it out. So this goes here. This one goes... This is gonna be so difficult to figure out without the rocks everywhere. We're just gonna go like that and hope that there are no rocks. You know what? I could look at the map. Also, that's not the right one. Yes, it is. I'm thinking about purple. Yeah, okay, I don't think anybody's on any rocks, so we should be good. I really enjoy this song. Like, it's the little bubble pop in the background. It's so good. Okay. Hit this. Yeah, sure. To turn the rocks on. And then... this goes here. This one... I'll figure it out. Goes... one more. Here. This one goes in the hole. And then you are going one in between. 2, 3. Okay. Then I need to make it light and then dark immediately after so we can set those after images in place. We're about halfway done, you guys, don't worry. Oh, is my model actually okay? Holy shit. It's actually working? It didn't lose its tracking this entire time? Or maybe it just caught back up. That's huge, actually. Yo, that's huge. Okay. Okay, so what was your problem when I had Firefox open before and you were like lagging? It's totally completely fine now. You're so infuriating. Okay. Computers. Okay. Using the prism will activate purple. So do that next, but it's already activated, so I'm good. From here, move the crystals into their next positions. The timing is really tight on this one. Sweet. Love that for me. Oh, okay. I see what we're talking about now. So moving these into their final positions. You stay there. Wow. Yikes. Okay. This we are going here. This one we are going... rock in the wrong spot? No. I'm just a fool. It's fine. I thought that rock was one over from what it needed to be. That is good there. I think those are the only two that I needed to move. Okay. And then, like they say, this is gonna be tight. So, as soon as the light passes both of these circled mirrors, which is this mirror and this mirror, but the problem is once I'm over here, I guess I can see that mirror. Okay. Try it out and, you know what, I'm gonna save one more time. Let's try it out and see. Sounded right. That did it then? Oh, yes it did. Door is finally open. Perhaps I was giving up too early after all. It would be in character. You can take it from here, right? No doubt there's another anomaly in there. I'll take a moment and then I'll go see if I can get those two in the back to put down the proverbial guns. Sit it out and maybe talk like reasonable people. With any luck, by the time you're done, you're one legendary richer, maybe at least two of us will be on terms that could reasonably constitute a happy family. I wouldn't hold my breath, but then maybe I should. Exciting. So then I use blue? Yes. I wanted to double check and make sure. Okay, so then we use blue to head in here. And blue's no longer in the door, but I'm allowed to enter the door. Okay. Hey. Okay. You found the meteor! You found the meteor! Oh, is this? Interesting. A hunk of space junk was my back porch for God knows how long. Well, I guess I know how long. Which is accurate, either way. In fact, would you believe that this is the very same spot that we played at before? Meteor hasn't moved an inch across my heart and hope Fern dies. Damn. Call out. It looks a little different now, but I'm happy with what I've done with the place. Unlimited power isn't so bad, see? And we can make neat things. I even based it off of its real-world equivalent. Not that that place exists anymore. Oops. Anyway, my real body is obviously long gone from here, but that's fine, so let's talk shop. I was thinking, this is a prism Pokemon, right? So we gotta have some kind of light shenanigans. What if, and hear me out, rainbows? What do you think? Awesome or awesome? That is awesome. Awesome. So I thought it might be a fun fight, but it's also a kind of effort. I don't know, am I feeling up to a rainbow fight, or do we just stick with boring Crystal Cavern? Can I say rainbow and you're actually going to do rainbow? Because I think rainbow would be really cool, but I have a feeling if I say rainbow, you're gonna go Crystal Cavern. Heck yeah, rainbows! Necrozma said gay rights. Let's fucking go! Well, I said gay rights, but Necroza has to live with that. That makes me better than some governments. Anyway, rainbow rave party fight, go! Heck yeah! Just in case. Bro. Ron. Okay, this time for real. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Necrozma. Obviously, like, I've heard of it before, but I don't think I've ever seen the non-pixel version. Actually, hold on. Necrozma. I'm looking it up. Yeah, this is so weird. Like, I've obviously heard of it before, but I've never actually seen it because... Black? Duskmane... Oh, no? The Duskmane Necrozma was looking familiar, but that's just Solgaleo. And then Dawnwings is just Lunala, so... I've never seen Necrozma before. Who am I? Okay, so you're a psychic type. That told me. So I need to know how you feel about psychic yourself. Cool. Okay. How do you feel about getting bit? Holy shit. Okay, well, psychic somehow did more. This is fine. Oh, you know what? Because you're iron defensing and bite is physical. Okay. Can you do anything? Also, this isn't rainbow. This is crystal. How do you feel about an Ultra Ball? Ah, I've been wrung out. Damn. Can you think about it, though? Like... Holy fuck. Okay, fine. I have 6 Pokemon. Listen, you need to hear this. You know what else? Because this is a really big moment for me. You know, Necrozma. Never seen it before in my life, apparently. But it's a really big moment for me. And I just really need to commemorate this moment in some way. You know, this event, we need to celebrate it. We need to use something that's kind of rare and hard to get to show off that this is a rare and hard to get moment. I know I'm so full of shit, but like you could have at least thought about it. Do you want to be shiny? I do have the Reborn ball. Is this needed for this? I feel like not. And the level ball is not going to do anything. Timer ball, we can think about it, but let's go for some Ultra Balls. Okay. Maybe I just need to talk for a really long time in between. So, you want to hear any fun, cool stories? I know that you do. My dog recently, so I have 7 dachshunds, just so you know. And dachshunds, the wiener dogs, they have this problem generally because, you know, they're really stretched out compared to other dogs, but their skeleton doesn't change. And so it kind of becomes like the longer your dachshund is, the more of an ability, the more, I don't know what I want to say, the more often they could have back problems because all of that stretched out weight is impacting their spine in a different way than like a normal dog. So I'm not unused to dachshunds getting back problems, especially like my dogs getting back problems. So the other day, one of my dogs, who's the longest of my actions, so it does make sense, she was getting out of bed and she was like kind of stretching, and then she started whimpering and moving around like she was hurt. I don't know, there's like this specific way that they move that's just kind of not quite limping, but like they get a little drunk when their back hurts. Literally, the vet will tell you, like, watch out for drunken walk. And so she started doing that, and so I took her to the vet, and we got her, it was like a normal vet visit, because it happens all the time. Again, she's too long for her own good. We went in, we're like, yep, here's the problem. They're like, yep, that's the same problem that we've been in for like 5 times at this point. Gave her the meds. It's just basically like some pain meds so it doesn't hurt, and then 2 weeks of crate rest. And if she's still walking like she's drunk after those 2 weeks, then it's surgery. But so far, knock on wood, she hasn't needed to have the surgery yet. And so, like, we did that, of course. We got the meds. I've been giving her meds. The next day, she's jumping all over the place. She's having a grand old time. And I'm like, nope, you're on crate rest because you hurt your back. Like, you gotta chill out. And so that's what I'm dealing with right now. We're on day 3 or 4? I don't even remember what day that she did it. All this being said, I'm just trying to waste time to see if maybe Necrozma wants to get into this ball. I did all of that for no reason. It was working the past couple of times. Necrozma's just like, I don't want to hear about your damn dogs. Don't fight it. So anyway, make sure that you point and laugh at my dog for being stupid and hurting her back for like the 5th time in her life. Honestly, I don't think that acupuncture works. I just don't believe in it. But there was one time when she had hurt her back. Was it her or was it her sister? I don't remember. They're twins and they both have back hurt disease because they're too long for their own good. One of them had hurt her back and the vet was like, hey, do you want to try acupuncture? And I was like, I guess. And so we did, and it actually really helped. Again, I don't believe in it. I don't think that poking somebody like that is gonna work. And yet, like, there was a noticeable difference in her pre-acupuncture and post-acupuncture, so apparently it works. Wild. Can you, like, get in the ball? I know you probably have, like, the smallest chance in the world for, like, a catch rate. Both because, like, legendary and also, I don't know, you feel like a Pokemon that is just angry. But Can you, like, stay in A ball? Is it because I'm such a lower level? I can't help that. Like, I'm wasting all my balls here, but also I could buy more, so like... Well, that's good at least. It doesn't affect Marshadow. That was it. The answer was Marshadow because it doesn't affect. Holy fuck, that was like 30 balls. If it's not devouring light, impurities build up in and on it, and necrozma darkens and stops moving. Okay, so like you need some light right now is what I'm hearing, seeing. Holy fuck, no. Was that it? I thought that Lynn was gonna start talking to me again. Alright, so... this is intriguing. I guess I'll go? Question mark? Once you win, you can fight, exit back to the nightclub once you're done. So we don't even get to see, like, the end of this battle that they're having out here. It's just, we're done. That's not the way that I wanted to go. Oh, hey. Okay, we do get, like, an ending to this. Good. Looks like it went well. We're ready to go as well. And we'll be behaving, correct? One could argue that behaving encompasses an infinite number of actions one must undertake. But your meaning is understood and kindly respected, so long as our choices are understood and respected in turn. I suppose this is the part where we each go around and restate what we've learned from the ordeal. Very well. I understand that, whatever revelations I may have, it is far from my place to play missionary. To impose personal beliefs onto others, even for their perceived benefit, is indeed a lack of respect. I must trust that my daughter knows what she needs to do better than I do, even if her thinking so was a product of my mistakes. I understand rather well what you said about escaping responsibility via deference, but you are overreaching if you assume you are responsible entirely for my feelings. Is it not possible that some of us simply and genuinely want to support others? I would be a poor example of the Lord if I were to deny it. Great. And, where do we stand as far as the whole parent thing? Can we stop pretending that doesn't exist? I acknowledge you as my father, but you are not family. Do you understand? Plainly. Good. Perhaps someday that can change. I pray it will be so. Uncommon is the wound that time does not heal. And yet, time is insufficient. Responsibility is called for. Well, I'd say it all went rather well. I think so. The anomaly was dealt with, those two are speaking, and nobody is dead. And I realized I have magic mirror powers or something. Probably not, I assume it's just this world, but then until somebody proves otherwise, maybe it doesn't hurt to believe. In fact, it kind of feels nice. Let's go. Everybody got something out of that. And I can test your magic powers, just let me shine a light on you. Yippee! I can just dig out of here. Well... I kind of want to check and see if Lynn's gonna say anything. But I guess not? Okay. Let me leave? Okay. Let me fly on my dead Espeon to the nightclub. We need to heal my Pokemon. Maybe we'll chat with them too. The people, not the Pokemon. And see what they have to say. Yo, you should hear what Lynn said about you. Do you have anything you want to say? That sure was something, huh? I'm still not sure how to feel about it. I've been working on embracing positivity more for a while now, and that was kind of inspiring back there, honestly. To let the light flow through me. Literally. But at the same time, I know how ridiculous that sounds. It makes me feel like some kind of hippie, putting it that way. But it's kind of hard to phrase it any other way. I don't know. It's a work in progress. But I feel like I'm getting there. It's getting easier to see the good in things, anyway. It's a nice feeling. Even with how much of a debacle that whole thing with Necrozma was, I'm very glad I was there. Just do me a favor. Don't let Radimus know I said all that. I've got a feeling that man could be pretty damn smug when he's right about something, and I don't feel like finding out just how smug. Okay. And then, oh, you're here. For some reason, I was thinking that you were on the bottom somewhere. Am I well? I can't say I'm entirely aware of the details, but I know there was a Darkrai recently. I was at least vaguely aware that there is some manner of deception and foul play afoot, and yet powerless to stop it. It was something like looking inwards at a jail cell, and the jailer... Well, if it weren't for the way he treated you, I would almost dare say he was quite personally intriguing. But the entire manner is unforgivable, and you may be very sure I was far from thrilled when he borrowed my likeness to deceive you. I'm sorry to have been any part of that in your memory, even if not by my own will. You can be sure you are quite all here in reality now. Thank you. Please be well. So you're not going to talk about it. Okay, how about you? My lord. My apologies, Kit. Please, have a seat if you have the time. I understand your time is valuable and there's still much to do, but if ever you're in need of rest, or even want of it, this may be a good place to do so. If truth be bared, I've found it a strangely good place to contemplate some things. I know that if I talk to y'all, like, more, you'll actually talk about what we just went through, but I kind of don't want to do that, so hold on. Let me pause for a second, I gotta pee. Okay, and actually, while I'm thinking of it, before we go into the next quest, I want to do a couple of side quests. A little, I don't know, doing better. For one, I think that the, level cap is now 145 or something like that. So we should see about getting everybody... Okay, I need more EXP candy. We should see about getting everybody up to the level cap, perhaps. That might help with catching Pokemon. And then as well, since we just used a whole bunch of balls, we should perhaps... Who, is it you? Sure. Cool. We should get more balls, so... I'm just gonna do this for a hot second until we get a lot. And then... That feels like a lot. I don't know. I don't want to go for too long. And they'll be all the way at the bottom. 132, right? Yeah, so 145 is the level cap. So let's just get everybody up to there. Well, we might have to go for some more. Yep. There we went. I still have 6 Bobas. Grab some more. Rare candy would be nice as well, I feel like. Oh, how are y'all doing? Tonight's cold. My fingers are cold. I keep like hiding one hand underneath my thigh to warm it up, and then playing with the other hand. Well, you know what I mean. But every so often I'm like, damn, my fingers are cold. I gotta warm up the other hand. Okay, so with that all done, then let's go to the store. And let's get some more balls. I'm trying to think of what's like the easiest way to get there. I think just this way. Whee! And this way, and then over here, and this one is the store. And I want to go to top tier general. And then I think it's this way? Yes. Wow, I'm poor? I was gonna buy 100. But I'm too poor. I have to actually get money? Well, no, let's not get 84 of them. Let's get 80, because I like even numbers. Wow. That's crazy. I gotta make money in a Pokemon game? Shit, I can't use that excuse anymore when I catch Pokemon. It doesn't matter to me if you use all my balls. I'm rich. No, I'm not anymore. I'm poor. Damn. Okay, anyway, going on to the next quest. What do you have? Hey, I don't suppose I could ask you for a favor. This doesn't actually have anything to do with hunting legendaries, but we've been trying to get someone to look into this. Apparently a suspicious individual has been haunting the battle pavilion lately. He keeps sweeping it clean, making weird noises and then disappearing. I don't suppose you could go have a word with him. As a champion, I can't think of a better person to root him out of for there. Sure. Oh, lovely. Good, because the whole ordeal was really starting to creep me out. He's been frequently in the singles battle pavilion circuit. Luck. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I was thinking that it was the place at the circus, but now you're confusing me. What? Also, apparently I've gone out of order. I don't know why the walkthrough doesn't just follow the order of the people around, but I was supposed to talk to Danielle. Aren't we talking about the circus? And then we're talking about, like, up here, right? But then I don't know what you mean about single battles. No one's here to operate it. Oh, is that maybe the tent? Hey guys, anybody sweeping? I don't know what the hell I rang the bell. I don't know what the hell a battle pavilion is. Am I stupid? Am I just not thinking of this? Like, hold on. What? Okay, hold on. I'm in the complete wrong place and I didn't need to go here at all. Because apparently it's near the nightclub. On the left side of the nightclub to proceed. Oh, in like this area? Well, that doesn't look good. Just double checking. Seems as though that's gonna come into play sometime. We've lost Fern. Well, interesting. I didn't know people could disappear like that. So what am I doing now? Completing a 5 battle round in either challenge with field effects enabled will increase your BP reward. Sure. The BP store. I don't need anything. This is also the BP store. Okay. How about you? Where you either get down or get knocked down. Would you like to participate? I guess. Singles. Would you like to skip the battle pavilion portion of your current quest? Yes. Okay, so the walkthrough says that I need to fight a few battle tower battles in order to... Oh, I need to fight specifically 4 trainers, and then I'll fight off against definitely not Mewtwo. So in conclusion, I guess with me saying yes, I want to skip the battle pavilion portion, that it just skips all those, which is nice because I did want to do that, but 2. Okay, bye. I don't understand what just happened, but let us never speak of it again. Cool. Well, things I did. That. Okay, then this... Hey. The suspicious person was a Mewtwo in disguise? What would a Mewtwo be doing here? Just scratch that. Who even let it into the battle pavilion? I didn't realize the attendant running it was one of the clowns for my circus. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Well, I guess now it really is a job for you. Around the same time that Mewtwo flew on out of here, I haven't even asked about the repair costs, and I don't want to. We got a new reading. It looks like another new world door has appeared, this one from somewhere deep under Tanzan Mountain. You know what to do, right? I guess. Which one was Tanzan again? Your guess is as good as mine. Tanzan Mountain, my favorite. Isn't that the one that's near, like, Charlotte and them's house? Use TM, fly. Isn't that... Yeah. Where's the mountain? I guess just... here. And we go down from here. I'm gonna skip past all this. There's no need for me to go through. Or around. Whichever. I don't think it's that way. You know, going to the left from here. You know what? I should have maybe gone around. Holy fuck, Ducklet. I don't care. Okay, then from here... I do know that it says to go to where the Steelix was. But I don't remember where that is, so... I think it's this way? I know it was at the very bottom. Okay, this is looking somewhat correct. Is it that way or is it this way? Not this way. Okay. Is it that way? I'm gonna save here just in case it's on the other side. I think it's on the other side, because I feel like I would not have needed to do all of this in order to get over there. I I feel like this was something extra for like fucking around in the wasteland. Because the wasteland sucks. Okay. It's as I said. Okay, so I'm thinking now that it's on the other side, the other door. So just basically straight across from here. Or maybe one down from here? I don't know. No, I think this is correct, because I was thinking about the two doors. And then from here, all the way down. Hold on. Now where it is down here, because this is the Steelix area, that is a good question. However, surely I'll be able to find it quickly. Because it's obviously going to be this way. Every 5 seconds, huh? Infinite repel. This seems like a perfect place for a door, but okay. Well, I can't do anything there, so... It doesn't let me just jump off into the abyss. Where did that lead at one point in time? Who knows? I feel like the further down that we go should be correct. That also does not help me. Okay. So not through this area. Beneath the Steelix tunnel room. That's all that it says. Like, okay, I've got that point. The Steelix tunnel room. Beneath. This door? Perchance. I mean, we are going down, so... Found it! Yippee! Alright. Okay, I wasn't expecting a watery world, but... Go off, I guess. Let me look at the encounters here. We have circuitry. Is that one of the ones? It says our final Ultra Beast is located here, so I do in fact need circuitry. So let's first attempt to find that in 2 pieces of grass. Hey! You're probably, yeah, electric, but like, how do you feel about Psybeam? Pretty good? Okay. You know, I do honestly think that an Ultra Ball would be pretty good for you. You don't agree? Okay. Can you try it again, though? Like, listen, out of all the balls there are in the world, like, this one matches you. You know, this is a really big moment for me. It's fine. I didn't need Espeon. It's fine. I keep going to that glitter ball. Like, maybe I want a shiny Xurkitree. Cool. Astonishing electric shocks emanate from its entire body. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Fuck it, no Espeon. Okay, and then at the first fork, but I guess I have not seen a fork yet. This one? Is this a fork? Yes. We head down here. Very close, I just wanted the Z-Cell. You know I want a Z-Cell. And an N Lunarizer. What the hell is that? Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't. Oh, to fuse them? I thought that was just like a form. I didn't know that was like a fusion between the Pokemon. Okay, so listen. Me playing what I assume is Sun and Moon? Absolutely not. I did not get very far. In fact, I think Sun and Moon is possibly the game that I am like still the furthest to the beginning, if that makes sense. Did not get very far at all in it. Continuing on the path, there is another Z-Cell. Hello, Xurkitree. No, I don't want you. Moving on. This way, perhaps? No, down one. Damn. Here we go. Follow the path to the left of the first tall tower to reach a third. To the left. I assumed it would have been here. This way, maybe? I'm lost? Perhaps it's this way? Oh. Are you sure? Well, how do you feel about Wild Charge? Okay, how do you feel about Wild Charge? Yikes, okay. I don't like this area. You. Are these things that I can go into or locked? Okay, well. Then we go back. Ooh. The first tower, which as we all know is the one that's just up here, right? We hope. I wasn't expecting to be eaten by the thing, but go off, I guess. Okay, random puddle. Okay. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? Do I need it? You know what? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm trying to see on the left. Hold on. Enter this room. This one. On the left wall, you'll see one tile that doesn't look right. This one. Down here to get to this. That's all that I care about. Oh my god, I just read something in the walkthrough. I'm trying to look at the pictures because there's like 16,000 Z cells in here. I just spoiled myself for something. Hey man. You are what I just spoiled myself with. Oh shoot. Just you, huh? Look, no hard feelings about last time. Actually, no, sorry about last time. Even before the cage thing, I lost my cool. It wasn't kosher, okay? Hey, did you have to fight one of those stupid clone things too? Yes. Don't know where the hell that came from, but I am not a fan. For all my talk, I always find it hard to smile at myself in the mirror. Okay, damn. And that was 40 times worse. Am I always that bad? Part of me wants to ask you that, but I already know the answer. I don't think I want to hear it again. I heard it enough just then and from my own mouth. I owe you a few for putting up with me. Whoa, hey. I don't think so, not again. Alright, I'll go this way though. Because for some reason, this makes sense to me. Oh, interesting. Oh no, this is a different room. Okay, I was like, this looks like the front. But again, I want this Pokeball. Okay. I was not expecting, because we just talked to like Mewtwo, right? Why are we going with Mew now? Locked. Sweet. Then we'll go this way. Okay. Oh, this is something above me. For some reason, I was thinking that it was like the floor. I was like, what the hell? Okay. Alright, end of the line. Let's do this for real now. Nice. 2. Yeah. 2. Mew. Kit, watch out. Yeah, shit. Thanks. Wow. You're so right. That could have been me. Mew. Well, thank you. Stone cold. Damn. Can't wait to tell Florinia. I didn't know you were- okay. I was just gonna chat to chat. I wasn't expecting you to be, Hey, how do you feel about getting bit? Okay, how do you feel about getting bit? Okay, how do you feel about getting bit? 3 times in a row, huh? Damn, so are you just doing this because you feel bad? That you turned him into a statue, or? Oh my god. No and no. Okay, so anyway, we gotta figure out this thing. So funny that I was just like, oh my god, he's gone, I wonder what's gonna happen. And then he's here. Do you want to chat about it? I get both of them simultaneously. Okay. Are you also psychic? Yeah, okay. I just... For some reason, I wanted to double check. How do you feel about getting bit? How do you feel about getting bit? That's okay. Damn. That's fine. This is going to be the one where we have to wait a while and lose many balls. Do you maybe want a premiere ball? Well, you were certainly thinking about it. Okay, hold on. I can get another one. Shit. How about Primarina? With an Ultra Ball. In the kitchen? I was trying to think of places in, like, Clue. But I've only ever played Clue twice. I don't know, I'm not that big of a fan of it. And to this day, I don't even really know how to play it. I think I relearn every single time I play it with somebody. Alright. Well. Man, Mew is easy. Mewtwo, not so much. Should I start shit-talking you? Like... Also, sorry if you can hear my gurgles, I guess they are. I've been drinking Coke and I don't know, that always makes me gurgle for some reason. Not quite like a burp, just... How about a Great Ball? No? You kind of thought about it though. Yeah, okay, that was it. You just needed a Great Ball. Understandable. They failed to give it a warm heart. Damn. Also, you're tall as fuck. 6'7"? Damn. That was like 6'07" though, so I'm like, what does the 07 mean? Anyway. I don't want to leave you here. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get your sister, because I feel like she's truly gonna know what's gonna happen. How to help. And then, hopefully we can figure it out, because I don't want you to be a rock forever. Not my favorite character. Okay. Oh, that was just me getting sent down. Well, is that it? Do I just leave from here? Nothing we can do to help our friend here for now. God fucking damn. It's fine. Nope, I wanted to dig. I'm going to assume that I need to figure out the Rayquaza thing. So Titania and Amaria can stop fighting, so I can steal Florinia for 5 seconds to be like, yo. Some things happened. That was really interesting, though. Incredible character growth. Thanks. On to the next. Sure, let's go with you. Status on the anomaly at Aegir Cave. Oh, you are the Aegir Cave one. What are you again? The picnic. Okay, so you're both... You and you are both Zygarde. You're Aegir Cave. So it's just you who I have. Okay. What the hell did you do? I don't know. After Zero mentioned we weren't getting any readings, I heard you went off to the other meteor site, and then all of a sudden we got like 4 new reports, and also our equipment busted. Like, it wasn't picking anything up until you got that Giratina, and then all of the energy it should have been detecting came through all at once and overloaded it. So, nice going. Doubt we're gonna have any luck finding more anomalies after the current round unless we can get that repaired. Anyway, one of the reports we suddenly picked up was super high speed. No idea where it came from, but it shot halfway across the region in a blink, and currently it's stalled out atop Charis Mountain. Easiest access is from the Pokemon League. Hardy went up there already, but I'm pretty sure he permanently forgot his brain cells at home, so you might want to go help out. Okay. We can see. This round feels real quick, and also, like, I'm pretty sure it's the last round, so that's exciting, but also I thought that this was going to be a little bit longer of a time. Atop Charis Mountain, she said? So, like, we want to go this way? Or... I'm confused. Okay. Oh. Kind of wanted to save beforehand, but it's fine. You're in the nick of time, mate. I just wiped to this thing like a dumbass. But it's softened up and doesn't like to stay in place long. Battle first and talk later, you got me? Sure. Huzzah! Yes. Quar. Ray. Gonna fly off again. Wait, stop, come back, don't. Bloody hell. There's no telling where that thing is gonna go, but at least you got the anomaly off of it. At this point, we can chase it down like any other roaming Pokemon. Great. I heard what happened to Sis. Or what's happening, I guess. Thought maybe I could actually show some goodwill between us for once and chase that thing down to knock her out of it. No dice. First time I found it, I heard her. Oh, Lynn, okay. She sounds different. The whole time we were fighting Meteor, I'd never have guessed they were under the banner of a little girl. Shit's messed up, you know? I'm questioning if we were even doing the right thing. But I think we gotta have been, right? Otherwise we'd have a lot more problems than a few ragtag legends and open worlds. Anyway, point is, I learned a thing or two about chasing down Pokemon like this. Drop a word if you want the rundown. Sure. Yeah? Word. So basics. Rayquaza's touring out there somewhere. It's usually not going with a destination in mind, so it might move to a nearby place randomly or not at all as you travel. I doubt it'll fly inside anywhere, so you've only got to care about major outdoor places. Check your map app to see where it's at and make tracks. You'll know when you're close because of the wind stream, okay? Once you're nearby, repels can help too. Problem is, once you find it, it's likely to just run away again. Annoying bugger. Mean Look is a classic strat in other regions, but it ain't necessary here, okay? The more you find it, the more tired it will get. Okay, that's kind of nice. Damage and whatnot will stick around between encounters as long as you don't KO it. Let's go. If you do, it'll probably just take a roost and revive itself. I think that's about it, aside from one more note. It might not have looked it in the anomaly, because, you know, anomaly, but there's still a chance that it'll be shiny. This might go without saying, but if it is, it'll be that way from the start. No change in colors while it runs away. Keep that in mind and you'll be in ship shape to rock this. Cool, so now I get to follow this thing across the map everywhere, which is something I definitely love in the original Pokemon games. And not something that pisses me off every single time. But it's fine. So, like, I doubt that you're actually going to be here, but I'm just gonna go here to kind of see what happens. Okay, well, at least you're staying nearby? You're not going halfway across the world, so it could be that I head up here and you're gonna be in the next one over, which doesn't quite make sense, but... you went down. Down and an earlier round. Fine. I had a feeling you were gonna go that way. Okay. Then we'll meet at the academy. Not looking great. Motherfucker. Okay. I have a feeling like I'll know the second that I'm there. I don't know why, I just have a feeling. I was wrong. Where the fuck are you? You're still in the same place, just slightly lower. At least you're sticking around to the same area. Yeah, where's that? Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna walk over there. So that it can go somewhere completely different. It's still here. The question is, where is there? What happens if I leave? It goes fucking... You're in the orphanage? You wanted parents? Let's go to Jasper. It's windy. Let's fucking go. Okay. And then it's in grass somewhere. Like, it's not an encounter that I can see on the map. It's been forever since I've done something like this. I'm just gonna take a walk around on the off chance that it's just hanging out somewhere. Okay, I think it's gonna be in the grass somewhere. So I'm gonna pick a nice patch of grass if I possibly can. We're gonna pick this patch of grass in particular. Why? I don't know. Just kidding. Oh, the Kecleon are here, aren't they? There's a Kecleon right there. Well, that doesn't look great. It's still here, though. Supposedly. Okay, let's go. We found it. Dragon flying. How do you feel about psychic? Motherfucker. I forgot that it was on the run. That's okay. You know what? I'm gonna save. I thought about reloading, but we're gonna save because at the very least I made it run a little bit. I think you're gonna come back here. You didn't. Let's fucking go. Alright, is going up here a different area? I think it is. Where's the grass and barrel ward? Oh, hold on, I found it. The single piece of grass. It disappeared. I didn't go anywhere. Oh. That was weird, but okay. The single piece of glass, a glass of grass in the entire board. I don't think this is gonna do it. I think I just have to keep exiting and entering. Not you. Because I think there's also stuff in like the cemetery. But I think that's a completely different area, so. Unfortunately. We just got this one to deal with. No. So, how are you guys doing? The next part of the walkthrough says, with all 71 Zygarde cells collected, we'll see. God, it'd be so good to have a quick ball. Level ball isn't gonna help me here. I could reborn ball, but like... I don't think that I can use a ball when... I can, okay. I've done it. Yeah, flies endlessly. Got that. Okay. No and no. Do I need it in my party? When I'm messing with, them. Also, where are they again? They are in, shit, I know... I can imagine the area, but I can't remember where it is. Is it in the desert? Hold on, I'm looking. Agar Cave. Surely I'll find out where that is. Oh, isn't that one of the... one of these? No? I forgot which one Agar Cave was. Okay, Agar Cave, as we all know, is in Victory Road. In here. We all know this, right? Straight from here. And then we're going around. I watched somebody's playthrough. I could not find anywhere where that told me, besides like going back through the walkthrough and all that, that told me where Agar Cave was. So I just watched somebody else's playthrough to figure this out. Just to follow. I watched in like 2x speed and it was like, okay, this way. Down here. Through this. And then from here, I assume it's just a straight shot. Like, we can't possibly have a lot going on here. Yeah, it's just this and then down, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. Through a door. I forgot about that door. Okay, and then they are in the middle, which I need to go to there to get to, I think. Well, not quite. But also... No, I can't. Damn it. I gotta go all the way around. That's okay. Through here. Up here. And here. Can I could do this. Okay, hold on. This is fine, actually. Alright. Hold on. I assume I need to talk to Florinia. Hey, do I need Rayquaza in my party? So you've returned. Were you successful in procuring a Rayquaza to act as a neutralizing agent against the orb's energies? Oh no. Did you misplace it? We need a little more from it than its presence, but there's not a clear method of progress without it. Hold on. Door? I'm about to get so confused. Get me out of here. Pokemon. Use TM. Dig. Please just get me out of here. Please, it's all that I ask for. I just want to leave. Okay. Down here, and then climbing up from here. I'll get it. Going through the door. Up the waterfall. Through this door. Holy fuck. Why can't you dig out of Victory Road? It's Victory Road. It takes so much of my brain power to be able to walk in 2 times speed. Hi, Ditto. Didn't remember you being here, but hey. Get me out of here. Pokemon Center. Sorry, I need Rayquaza. God, imagine opening a box and there's just 16,000 legendaries in it. It really surprised me. Going all the way back. So do I only need 71 Z cells? Do I have 71 Z cells? Hi, Gigalith. I'm trying to get there, but then I also, like, want to check my inventory, so I'm like, which one do I do first? Let's get there first. It's fine. It's okay. I'll figure out how to walk eventually. Through here. Down here. My fault for not assuming that you would actually want the Rayquaza in my party. Is there an easier way? I guess just if I go down here and like this, and then I can swim straight up rather than going all the way around. How many Z cells do I have? 70. I need 71. Oh no, that means that I missed one? Shit. That's so sad. Okay. So you've returned. Were you successful in getting Rayquaza? I was. Huh, so you did find one. That is a relief. I'd begun to worry that counting on the arrival of one would qualify as a statistical improbability. But perhaps luck was simply on our side. Let's waste no more time. Would you care to correct your party in the likely case of conflict? Nah. As you will, then. Sending it out should be sufficient, but expect additional conflict after deployment. I expect that the possessed subjects will not react kindly to any force that breaks the orb's connection over them. The speaker will remain from engaging in order to better monitor the specific factors, and, it is still easier to hide difficult feelings under a guise of academic formality. I don't want to get involved here. This is a conflict I was not permitted to be a part of, and please do not allow this one's complicated feelings to dilute your focus. I'm sorry. Do it. Ah! Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, this is unexpected, but not unpredictable. Perhaps the resurging aura was a projection of these anomalies, having been released from within the blue and red orbs. It's pure conjecture, but perhaps conjecture is a way of protecting oneself from one's circumstance, too. Hi, excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Arceus? No? Yeah, it kind of looks busy there. Bummer. Oh well, that's probably for the best. The reception here is crap anyway. So, okay, I admit I may have had a hand in setting all this up, but I'm feeling like maybe I bit off a bit more than I can chew here. Like, seriously, 6v12 and then more fights after that? So, first order of business, heal team. Thank you? Thanks. Second order of business, can we get some crowd control in here? I'm getting claustrophobic just looking at this island. Let's start with you, little Miss Wet Blanket. Don't think I forgot about you trying to drown me. Two can play at that game. Uh-oh? Well, I wasn't expecting that thing to just dip, but that works, I guess. Feeling better already. Let's not think too much about if she can swim in that state. I don't understand what's going on. Will she be okay? I can't swim, but can't we do something? Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, we got this from here. I would kick back. This should be more fun. Quickly defeat me, I assume. Yeah, 100%. Grog. Enough, I'm lucid. And resoundingly bitter that I ever wasn't. I don't even know how I ended up here. Assistance appreciated. Sorry for the trouble. Where's Amaria? She took a swim. She was hurled into the lake. Trying to bury her head in the water, ignore her problems like usual then. No, she didn't want to be in the lake. I'm not sure about that. She did not seem to be entirely conscious before being thrown in there. And you're just standing there? I can't swim. Neither can she if she's not awake, but you're the one who has the choice. Forget it. Can't deal with that. I'll get Amy. Alright. I'll try my best. Damn, slow motion. Okay. Well, this is going to be horrific, if you end up dying, but how do you feel about Psychic? Good. I will take that. How do you feel about an Ultra Ball? Wow, okay. Yeah, because it's really bright out, that took only one turn. This is fine. I'm trying to think of things to say, but honestly, it's 1:13 in the morning right now. I'm getting a little sleepy. I just kind of want to do this and then try to figure out where that Z cell that I missed is, because what the fuck? I've been so on top of getting Z cells to the point where I feel like I'm somewhat annoying. And then you're trying to say that I missed one? Nice. And I have no idea where I could have missed one, so... Should I start trying timer balls? Like... You know, this is a really big moment for me, and yada yada, get in the ball. You want a glitter ball? What does shiny Groudon look like? Because personally, I think it should be blue. And then Kyogre could be red. Oh my god, they switched. I was gonna say something about, like, opposites attract, like shipping them. And I was like, no, I don't think that I want to think about that. Lynn, do I get another heal after this, or...? I mean, technically speaking, I didn't after the Mew and Mewtwo, so... Just get in the ball! Oh my god, you can't do anything to me! Thank you. Yep. No and no. Oh. I'm getting real tired of dragging people out of the water. Thanks. I guess I've been doing that for far too long anyway. She will be okay, right? Okay is probably a strong word to describe her at any given time, but she'll live. She always does, no matter how much she scares me. I see. This speaker apologizes for the foolish question. Stop. You're freezing up again. Don't forsake the progress you've been making. Right. Sorry. Saying sorry here is useless. Unless it was you who knowingly led us to being possessed by the orbs, I assume you had no direct fault in this situation. So what are you apologizing for? That is... Right. You're not apologizing, you're reacting. I'm not interested in reactions. I'm interested in you coming to terms with your emotions properly and acting based on them instead of hiding behind a facade, or a facade, perhaps, of logic. Am I clear? Yes. Then I feel useless, but privileged to be here. Like a child who is brought along for an office day. Florinia. Yes. I'm glad you're here. I've had enough of being alone with her. Damn. It sounded nice until you said that. I had enough before it even started, but I still pushed you out. I don't regret many things in my life, but I regret that. Appreciated. On a different subject, the other anomaly escaped somewhere to the north, correct? Hypothesis. It returned to the accompanying New World pocket. It may be prudent to contain it while we engage in... Or rather, while we look after Amaria. I would prefer to stay with her for now. Sure. Do you want to say anything? This is the last time I'm doing this. It should have been the last time 5 times ago, but it's clear we'll just hurt each other the longer we stay in proximity. She's not going to change it, so it's up to me to be the one to do it. You have your own things to do, don't you? Here. Thank you? Don't flinch now. You're this far already. I wasn't expecting you to heal me, but let's go. It may be prudent to contain the escaping legendary while we look after her. I believe it went up. Okay. then I too shall go up. Okay. This way. Up here. Through here. Should possibly save just in case I accidentally run into it. Like I almost just did. Alright, let's go. Okay, thought there was gonna be a conversation, maybe? How do you feel about psychic? Okay. Oh shit, okay. How do you feel about discharge? Because I don't want to kill you. Oh shit, okay. How do you feel about Moonblast? Cool. I'll take that. Here's a... shit. Here's a ball. My goodness. Another ball. Listen, I'm poor now, apparently. I can't just keep buying all these balls, though I assume there's some way to make easy money in this. Like, we gotta kind of conserve. Thank you. Kyogre, all about conservation, am I right? Gotta conserve water, gotta conserve balls. I thought it was calling Kyogre a girl. After long years of feuding with Groudon, I read she took to sleep at the bottom of the sea. Let's go. Anyway, my ear died. Didn't even know that it was, about to. Probably when I went up to go to the bathroom. So, you gotta wait for me to restart the game before we can hear anything. But to be honest... Hey, Kit. Didn't know you were gonna be here. The others told me to go get you because Amy woke up. Whatever that means. I've been hitting up the rapids here. Did you know that if you get just the right angle on a jump from the mountains above that door behind you, you can jump straight down the waterfall and Ager from here? Really? I only messed up and hit my head twice. I'm gonna go try again, but then I'll be right there, okay? Okay, bye. I'm not going to try that. Well, if we have more to this story, then hold on, let me restart the game. So we can get some music. Because every single time that my ears die, it doesn't automatically reset when I put a new ear in. Damn. Oh, it's not connected to... There we go. It connected to my TV instead. Which, is true. The TV is on, but... Hello? You guys can apparently hear it. Why can I not? What is going on? One more time? My ears are working. There we go. Don't know what was up with that. It shows on OBS that you guys could hear it that time at least, but I could not. And I'm the most important one here, obviously. Okay. Heading back. Okay, hold on. Thurskit. Am I right or am I right? Hey guys, it's me. Do we have space for me? Please? Hey, how are you? Okay, so the gang's back together, lives were saved, friendships were reforged, and Kit got some sick legendary action. So does this mean we can all be besties again? I don't feel like that would be wise. Okay, yeah, whatever. So maybe not besties, but like maybe a foot in the door towards it? Like a little bit of closure? Like a little bit of closing your foot in the door? Just a little hopping up and down, swearing in pain, and then tripping and falling just out of the camera's view, and then the audience hears a random cat meow in shock off screen? Just a small, little, itty-bitty little step in the direction of us all being friends again? Just stop. Is that a no, then? Even now, after everything? It's a no. Sure, we can set the existing conflict aside to make sure nobody literally dies, or at least adult enough to do that. That doesn't mean the conflict has changed. You can write it off as being for a happier ending or for the sake of being friends, but those would be contrivances? I don't know how to pronounce that. Happily ever after just means the writer stopped paying attention. Okay, damn. Growing up from fairy tales means acknowledging that our lives don't end with the writer. Not everyone gets closure just because the audience wanted it. Sometimes that's for the best. Okay, but what about the rest of us? What about those of us who just, I don't know, cared about you two and about everything we all shared? That's not our problem. Amari, are you okay with this as well? Oh, that was Florinia who said it. I said it like it was Julia. Not that I've been using the Florinia robot voice recently because she's not as robot anymore, but there was a little too much pep in me saying that. Oh well. To be honest, I prefer a version of myself that doesn't have to lean on others. I'm not happy about it, but it's not like I was happy in the first place either. As long as that's the case, isn't it better for the person I care most about to live freely? This is fine. I want her to move on. Are you sure you're not just telling yourself that? Of course I'm just telling myself that. It's what I need to hear. But even then, it's a petty notion. It doesn't change a thing. And I'm also tired of living out lies for the sake of a story I'm still trying to convince myself will end well. Rather than trying to write a happy ending, it's best if we both accept that there are better stories for us to live by. On that, we can agree. So that's it, then. The four of us just over like that. The two of them are over, yes. I don't believe that it's meant to exclude either of us inherently. Whether it's meant to or not. I mean, I still miss days we could all hang out. School sucks sometimes, but at least we always had friends around. Now what? We barely get time to see each other in between various bad things. It sucks. If it's any consolation, I at least would remain grateful to be in familiar company more often. You expressed a positive and vulnerable emotion. I've done that a few times here and there. Yes, but I'm proud of you. Okay, then it's settled. You and I are BFFs for life. So we're doing everything together forever, and I'm never leaving you alone. No take-backsies. There is a part of me that recognizes that this is a deeply regrettable and obnoxious scenario to be accepting, but I think I'm still happy to be in it. Kit, thank you for bearing witness and support to our various circumstances of varying fortune. I'm also appreciative of all the help you've offered since first arriving here. True dat. 1, 2, 3, Kit's the best. Kit puts the competition to their rest. You make it sound like Kit is murdering them. Look, I had to make it rhyme somehow. You try coming up with a perfect cheer on the spot. Hip, 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 hooray. Kit's efforts have really saved the day. We'll work on it. Until then, I'm sure Kit has more anomalies to hunt. Want to hitch a ride back with us? We make the best company, absolutely. 1, 2, electrode. Let's boom this show back on the road. Yippee! So, that was an interesting ending for the group. I don't know whether or not I needed that, but Like, I get it. But also, it is kind of weird that they don't get a happy ending where they're all friends, but also they didn't necessarily need it, I guess. So I need 71 Z cells, and I have 70. What the fuck? I'm missing one? Hold on, I'm double checking. There were 3, there were 4, there were 5 in the area where Fern got turned into a rock. This is the most horrific day of my life. Like, hold on, I'm reading it. It says that you need at least 50. So maybe it's fine? Yeah, okay. I think I understand what this is saying, because there were 71 that I should have at this point, but I did miss one, and I have no idea where that one is. So it's not saying I require 71 in order to do this, it's saying at this point in time you should have 71, but I don't, because I have one that I missed that I have no idea what happened to it. That being said, though, it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm tired. I gotta wake up early. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here, but I think this is pretty much it. And then we're in like the final bit of the game. I don't want to look at the walkthrough too much. Let me look at the table of contents. We have this, getting Zygarde, going back to the tea party. We have going back to B, because at that point we should have all of the legendaries and like officially complete the Pokedex. And then it says preparing for the final battle, which that doesn't tell me anything about Fern. Hopefully that's something that happens in preparing for the final battle or something, because then after that it's just the final battle epilogue. Oh, another Pokedex completion quest, so I guess that's not everything. Yeah, I guess, because like Arceus. And then that's it. So we are getting really close to the end. We'll probably finish this game either next time that we play or the time after, which is really exciting, but also I never thought that I was gonna make it here. I didn't think it was ever gonna end. It's been like 2 years of me playing this game. I thought I was gonna be playing this game until I was 80 or something. Anyway though, I'm gonna go ahead and go for right now. So thank you for joining me in this recording. Despite all the weird things that were happening at the beginning, I still don't understand why Firefox was messing with my tracking, but sometimes it be like that. I will double check, see if all of the editing of like my microphone and my model mouth looks good in editing, and we'll go from there, I guess. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for the final little bits of Pokemon Reborn.